All right, guys, I want to help you with something. A major problem that I've seen since I opened up my Facebook group, and it has really opened my eyes to why a lot of you guys aren't making sales. So I'm going to help you. This was going to be part of a bigger video that I'm working on, a video that I'm going to show you about how we upscaled one of our stores to over 6 figures. But I'm going to get it out now just to help a lot of you guys out. I get sent stores every single day, and the problem is usually descriptions, images. It's not the adverts. A lot of people just go back to the adverts if they don't get sales. They think that the problem is adverts. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Now, no offense to a lot of you guys, but you need to look at the bigger picture. You need to put more effort into your stores. You need to think of this as a long-term strategy, because that's what it is. This isn't a get quick rich scheme. This isn't a start a store, make $1 million tomorrow type deal. This is the real deal if you want to start a long-term business. And people say dropshipping isn't a good business model. It is. Dropshipping is a very good business model if you can control your customer service and you can, deal with returns and stuff like that, because you will get returns. So don't be discouraged by people saying dropshipping isn't a very good business model. We've been doing it for a long time. I know people that have been doing it for a long time, and it's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with dropshipping. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about helping you get more conversions on your website, okay? So I know the problem you're having. You're getting traffic, but you're not getting sales. When I test products now, still today, and I've had a lot of experience in this, I still get this problem as well. You'll get this problem every time you start advertising a new product. It's not always going to work for you straight away. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. So don't get upset. There's guys in the Facebook group that's saying they're getting depressed. Man, don't get depressed. This is all good. I'm here to help. There's people in the group here to help. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I hope this video opens your eyes to how you should be doing things on your store, like your descriptions and your images. So we'll move on to the next slide and get into this. The Facebook funnel. The basic layout here is you have an advert, you send traffic to your product page, and then hopefully they purchase and go to your checkout page. Now, there's a few things here that I want to run through. If you have an advert and you're not getting the clicks to your website, you're not really getting the engagement, or even if you are getting engagement but you're not getting clicks to your website, there's a few things that could be wrong. It could be the interest. It could be your ad copy. It could be the product that you're selling. What I mean by ad copy is it could be the image is not the right image, you don't have the right wording, lots of different things. So those are usually the three main reasons. And then there's also curious people. So you guys know about curious people. They'll like your stuff. They'll share it. They'll comment and say, I want this right now, but they'll never buy it. I call those curious people. And they can be slightly annoying at times. It can give you the false identity of, you think your advert's really good, but it's not, because you're not targeting buyers. You're targeting curious people. But we'll save that video for another day. So interest, ad copy, and product, right? Those are the main problems if you're not getting people to your website. Now, if you have a good advert and you're getting people to your site, you're getting lots of clicks, right? Yeah, getting lots of clicks, but no sales. Usually means your advert's good. You've got a pretty good niche, but it's going to be something wrong with your page. Now, this is where everyone messes up. They go back to the advert and think there's something wrong with the advert. I see it all the time. They concentrate on Facebook or wherever they're getting their traffic from. Your advert's good. You're getting traffic to your site. Your advert is good. You don't need to really mess with it if you're getting the clicks. Now, the only thing might be you might not be hitting buyers. Maybe that could be the reason. But before you decide that and cancel your advert, you need to do some slight modifications to your site. Some of you, a lot of modifications. So if you're getting traffic to the product page and they're leaving, it could be the product image. It could be no scarcity. You don't have timers on your site. You don't have any urgency. It could be that you have no trust badges on your site. It could be that you have a bad design. It could be you have a bad description. Okay? So you need to look at these things and a lot of other things on your site as well before you decide to just cut an ad that could be a winner. And then we also have the checkout. If they've added the product to the cart and they go to the checkout, there could be trust issues, there could be shipping price problems, there could be surprises. 58% of people that go to the checkout and leave is because of surprises like unexpected shipping cost and they don't trust the site or something. I read that on I think it might have been the Shopify blog. There was some sort of survey anyway, and it was 58% of people that leave the cart is because of surprises. So we're going to go through all that, all right? So the thing to take away here is if you're getting traffic to your page, this is what this video is about. We need to optimize your page. We need to turn these visitors into conversions, into sales, and get them on your Shopify email list, okay? That's the goal here. First, we're going to talk about product descriptions. This is a major, major issue with a lot of stores I'm getting sent. Probably 1 out of 20 stores I get sent has a good description. And I'm not joking. This is a serious problem. The one on the left I got sent the other day and he said I could use this in this video. Not a bad description, but it doesn't really have any credit there. You're not trying to sell anything. There's nothing. You're just talking about some glasses. So that to me, it's boring description. I don't like it. If I was to go to the site, I wouldn't purchase any products. This one on the right, I just created for this video, so there's probably spelling mistakes. It took me about 2 seconds to do. Just typed it out real quick. Now keep in mind, I'm not a very good salesman. If I can do this, anyone can do it. I'm useless at selling things. I'm not that great. So if I can do it, you can do it. In this ad, I'll go through it real quick. It says free shipping. That's my main selling point. I'm selling a bicycle LED light that goes on handlebars. Discover how this awesome LED bike lights, our awesome LED bike lights, help you get home safer. Right now we have a massive 50% off. The sale ends when the timer runs out, so get yours now. We only have this sale once a day. That's supposed to say once a week. You found it. Lucky you. Imagine being able to ride home from work without having to worry about the sun going down. Get home safe with our discounted LED bike light. This light will install in seconds and you have a fully functioning light on your handlebars. Our sale items always sell out fast, so get yours now before we run out. We only have enough for 43 bike fans. Get yours now and take advantage of our free shipping. That's supposed to say off, but it says on. There's also trust badges and social badges. I feel that social buttons add a little bit more trust to your website, so make sure you have those. That's just my personal opinion. But can you see the difference in descriptions here? A lot of the stuff we're actually selling from AliExpress don't have many features like an LED bike light. There's 2 things it does: straps onto your bike and leads the way. There's not much to talk about the product, so you have to get a sales pitch going. I see a lot of descriptions where people are dragging it out and they're talking about the product when there's actually nothing really to talk about. It's a bit like a torch, right? A lot of you guys sell survival torches and that. It's simple. You turn it on, you shine the light. That's all it does. You don't need a 50, 60 word description about that. So you want to sell the product. That's what you want to do. And just pause the screen and have a look. This is the type of stuff I do all the time. And I get lots of good sales. And some people might think, oh, that's tacky. That's too much sales pitch going on there. All this bold lettering and caps and just looks like crap. It doesn't matter, man. These make sales. That's all that matters. It makes money. And it looks a lot better than the one on the left, I'll tell you that. So that's all that matters. If you have bold letters and capitals and all that, and that makes you sales, that's what you got to do. Next is the product image. The one on the left is a standard one from AliExpress. The one on the right took me about 3 minutes to make. I went online, Pixelbay, found a royalty-free image for the background, put it in Photoshop, darkened it up a bit, cut out the light, put a glow around the edge of it, slapped it on the background. Took me about 3 minutes, uploaded it about 4 minutes on my site. Done. Looks 100 times better. And really, this is so simple to do, but a lot of people don't do it. So you can see here, my description is on point, looks good, nice and fresh, nice and clean. I've got my social signals, I've got my trust badges. I've got my nice, good looking image with a little bit of a black background, makes it, nighttime, so it kind of fits in with the light. I've got a timer, scarcity timer. I'm actually having a bit of problems with this. This is my own custom theme, by the way. I don't actually use any other, and I'm still working on some kinks, so the timer isn't actually working properly at the moment. There's supposed to be like a shadow behind it and stuff. But this is what you need to do. Descriptions, images. These are just like a few tweaks you can do. You can change the colors of your buttons. Instead of on this theme anyway, instead of having add to cart, I could have buy now or buy this now. I can change a lot of things. I can change the sale shape. I can have a square, circle, triangle, whatever. Even that could make a difference. So that's why I have my own custom themes. I can change a lot of things. But you don't need a custom theme. You can just do it on the normal themes, change colors, change descriptions, change images. And I can't stress this enough. The reason I'm doing this is because I see that websites you guys send me. I see them on the Facebook pages, and one of the main problems is really descriptions. Is one of the main problems I see on all of these sites, and then images. So descriptions and images. Next, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. I'm not a salesman, but even I know this. My partner actually, she used to sell Photoshop and Adobe products for Adobe. She won Best Salesperson of the Year for Australasia about 3 years ago when she was working. Adobe flew her to the Adobe conference in LA. So I've learned a lot of sales tactics from her. This is what she always says to me. Don't describe the product, sell the product. Don't tell them about the product, tell them why they need the product. And it makes absolute sense. She won that because she knew how to sell products. She was selling Adobe to big multi-million-dollar companies, massive contracts, and she made Adobe a lot of money. And this is what she always tells me. Don't describe the product, sell it. If you guys have seen that movie Wolf of Wall Street, he asked some people to sell the pen for him. And the ones that always try to describe the pen, he takes it off them because he doesn't want to know about the pen. He wants to know why he needs the pen. That's the same with when my partner was selling Adobe products to big corporations. They don't care about the product. They can get that product from anywhere. They can get Photoshop from anybody. They want to know why her specific company can give them the better deal. Why should they buy it from them? Why should they buy it from them when they can just get it from someone else? They want the better deal. They already know what Adobe Photoshop can do. They just want to know why they need it. So that's the philosophy we go by. Don't describe the product, sell the product. Next, conversion points. I call these conversion points. They're really like sales pitches, sales points, but this is what we call them. And before I start any type of campaign, Facebook or anything, I make sure I have a couple of conversion points. And for this example, I've done free shipping and 50% off. I'm going to sell this product based on those two things. Those are my sales pitch points. So as you can see in the description, I've got free shipping, I've got massive 50% off. And I have free shipping on my Facebook adverts as well because I want to get a nice continuous flow when people come to the web page. They see that as well. So I've got massive 50% off. Get yours now. Our sale items always sell out fast. Free shipping, again, to re-emphasize the fact that we have free shipping. There's no hidden cost. So these are what I call conversion points. Create your own conversion points. You can do free shipping, 50% off. You can do your free plus shipping. The conversion point for that is you're giving away a free product. That's your sales pitch. So there's lots of sales pitches you can do. Write some down. Like I just wing it. I just write some stuff down, and just see if it works. And I'll test it with a Facebook advert. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Asking a question, it grabs their attention. So that could be your sales point. You ask them a question and kind of have a bit of a sales point in there. So there's lots of things you can do. Call it whatever you want. I call them conversion points because these convert my visitors into customers, especially free shipping. I find that free shipping, if you just have free shipping on your store for your markup products and you just put 5-10% extra price on it, free shipping is a massive incentive to a lot of people because they just don't like to have hidden surprises when they get to the checkout. So test it. Free shipping could be a good sales point for you. It's a very good sales point for us. And that's why I use it on a lot of my stuff. Or even a sales point could be first 43 bike fans, right? Use that in your Facebook adverts. Use it on your page. Use it in your email campaigns. That could be one of your main focused sale points. So that's just another thing I want to add. Make sure you have some of these. Next is trust. Get those trust badges on your site. Get those social share buttons on your site. If you go to main sites now, big sites, that big product sites, there's all sorts of massive sites. You'll notice they have Norton antivirus scan badges on their pages. They have guarantee badges. They have McAfee virus scan badges. There's a reason why they have those is because they work. They create trust. If you go to a website and you see that type of stuff, you're most likely to buy from that website. So get those badges on your product pages and on your abandoned cart. Sorry, not on your abandoned cart. To stop abandoned carts or slow them down, you can put trust badges on your checkout page and your on your where they put the customer information. You can upload some badges. So if you want, you can pause the screen, take a little screenshot of this, take those 3 badges out. Don't include my logo because it's blurred out. It's a waste of time for you. Take those 3 badges and you can upload them to your cart. It adds a little bit of extra security, makes people feel like everything's secure, which it is anyway, and it could convert into a sale. Remember, 58% of visitors leave the checkout because of surprises. A surprise could be anything. Maybe they go to your checkout, they don't see any trust badges, but they did on the other page, so that's a surprise to them. Oh man, I'm not going to buy from this. Do I really trust this site now? They had it on the other page, I don't on this page. We think weird. Humans think weird. All sorts of things could trigger us to leave. And especially unexpected shipping costs. These are major for abandoned carts. You have to get your shipping price perfect for your audience. It could be $1 could make all the difference. 50 cents could make all the difference. $2 could make all the difference. What I do if I'm charging shipping, I will take shipping and I'll put my price in brackets at the bottom of my product page. Now, not all the visitors are going to see this, but what the ones that do and they carry on to the checkout, they are ready to pay the shipping. They don't go to the checkout and leave because they're too tight to pay the money or they're cheapskates. You'd be surprised. People will happily spend $50 on a product, but they don't want to pay $10 for shipping. So test that out. Put some, sometimes if you're charging shipping, maybe just try put a little shipping indication down on the product. You never know. It might work for you, might not. But you know what? It's free to test things. Just test it and see what happens. Or unless you're paying Facebook adverts, of course, but especially for testing. But just test it out and see if it works for you. Now, one more thing before we finish this, and a lot of you guys are not going to like this, but we're going to have to do it anyway. Don't just copy me. When I get sent sites, at least like 5 out of 10, people have just copied me. They've found my sites. They have just copied all the information. They've copied my niche. They've copied descriptions. They've copied everything. And it's no offense to you, but it's embarrassing for you because to me, it just makes it look like you don't want to put in the effort. You are lazy. You don't want to make your own store. So don't just copy me because you will fail. Just because it's working for me doesn't mean it's going to work for your store. There's things that I do that you might not know. You haven't seen my adverts. So start selling and testing as you go. You will find your own perfect sweet spot. What I mean by that is you will find things by tweaking your page, like I talked about, tweaking your adverts. Everything will fall into place eventually. The guys that succeed at this are the ones that test constantly. They have a failed advert. They'll test another one. They'll find out what was wrong with their failed one. They'll fix that. They will mess with their site, make the design better, change colors, change descriptions, change pictures. They are the ones that are going to succeed and expand their brands into niche stores and big brands that actually make an impact on the web, on the internet. There's a lot of Shopify stores that are multi-million-dollar stores now, and they don't copy other people. I guarantee you, they don't copy other people. They have their own strategies. So I'm not complaining. If you can copy me, it's actually a compliment. I don't care. But you won't succeed if you just go around copying other people's stores. I mean, the closest you might get is you might copy my niche or someone else's niche, and you might get some sales. But eventually you're going to have to change your store because it's just not good to copy someone else, and they might see my store and see your store, and then things don't turn out very good for you because they probably won't buy for your store because they're my customers and they're my loyal customers. Even if you undercut me, it still might not work for you. So just don't copy me. Don't copy other people. Be unique. Someone actually said in the Facebook group the other day, I said, make your store unique. And he said, I like that, unique. So use that word. Make your store unique to you. Now, I don't want to drag this video on all night. It is actually it's like 1 o'clock in the morning here. But let's just run through this real quick, okay? If you're not getting traffic from your adverts, change a few things. If they come into your page, but they're leaving, change a few things. If you're getting abandoned carts, change a few things. You can't actually change much in this instance. You can only really change shipping prices, add a trust badge to the top of your top of your page there. Those are really the only things you can change, I think. You can add like backgrounds and stuff to your checkout, but I don't really do that. It looks weird. So just product page, really, I would concentrate on this video. This is what we're talking about really, is the product page. Make sure you change your product page if you're not getting the sales you want. You'll actually be surprised at what a difference it can make if you just change some things like descriptions. You'll be commenting on the Facebook page tomorrow or whenever you see this video saying, oh man, it worked, because it works. This stuff works and it works great. So give this a try, change your descriptions, right? Change your images and see how it works out for you. Create your own unique store and you will succeed. You will have a better chance of succeeding with your own unique store, your own unique targeting, your own audience coming to your store. That is it. I will see you guys probably on the Facebook group. I'll probably upload this there as well.